As I gaze out at all tasks.
You live.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Bet you can't keep up with me! Someone needs assistance.
Want to taste my hammer?
Good job.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Cool it. Frostbite.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. I missed
The fury!
Wind blade. With the wind.
The wrong test subject. That tingle?
Yeah.
The wrong test subject.
Is this an answer from this world?
No one escapes my sight.
Hi.
Hello.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? Is there anything I can help you?
We wanted to ask.
Oh.
Great! We came to the right
But the chance of success is...
Incredible.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
What we do is we open up your blocks. We have 1 minute before we can attack each other. If we don't,
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right! I'm sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Okay, sorry about that. I was watching YouTube on my phone. Wow. So I wasn't muted. So.
Leave it all to me. I must leave no stone unturned. As a good knight should.
I don't know how to fit that guard fast enough. Faster than I think.
Is this an answer from this world?
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Cool it! Dodge this! Ah! Freeze!
Wind blade. Disappear.
Let it rain.
I'll keep this close.
I must say, there's a lot of standing there.
We have some videos for you guys, but unfortunately not.
the ocean waves.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but... Yes.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our...
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hit. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give...
You just want him to take...
What's wrong with...
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest.
It seems like it will only be a...
Waves are as calm as always. All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see.
Cool it!
Oh.
Catch the wind.
Before we sign up, Beta said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
with the wind!
I'll race you there. Get him.
Leave it all to me.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Wind blade.
Time to clean up. Steady as stone.
No escape.
Wind blade. Disappear. Dodge this. Ah!
I must leave no stone unturned. friend.
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
Disappear!
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan, he's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu. Our master can...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
We've been...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about.
But here we are,
all
having trained under
free,
him directly
like in
all
real
this
life.
time without even... Recently, though, we heard that a vision...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too...
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test. Nobody wants...
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah. What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch They tried to sneak past me under the... I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out...
But for us...
I'll see you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the...
You better believe it. For me? Obtaining a... No. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken. In most people's eyes, I'm a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and... I seem... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Why you sound like Zuko?
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys pay way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You think so, Paimon?
Come on, let's go sign up.
Don't want to sign up for that. There it is. I don't know read do this.
No one escapes my sights.
With the wind!
Double combo.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah. Leave it up to me.
Freeze! Wind blade!
Oh, you lucky. Come over here. Can't hit you in the water.
I'll keep this close.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a deer who made wood.
Cool it!
Leave it all to me.
Let it rain.
Jinxa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon too! Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only—
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon, even though you don't— So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition— Alright, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking—
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Really? Level 75 and that's it? Wow, that was the. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit more difficult without me using my elemental powers. I literally just smacked him around like it was just butter, and that's basically it. Wow. Hold on. And I think I can make a wish. Yeah, I can make one wish. Make character. Look for a character. I got a bow. Okay, so let me go make another wish. I want that female character. Has to be purple. It might be a sword or it might be a character. You never know.
It's good to meet you at last, traveler. I've been hearing about you for a long time now.
Are you serious?
I'm your new buddy, Toma.
Toma the spear killer. Okay. And this is new. Toma the spear killer. When he has a spear, he's gonna kill you with a spear. If you cross his path, you're dying.
Really?
Okay, I have no more purpose for you, so you have to take a blue. I'll put feather for you. So like fire. Level 2. Level 2. Okay, I'm gonna go to level 3. And level 3 for you 2. I guess I can use that hat. And oh, okay, yeah, I guess we got a level 4. I can't forget every time I level up people, they get one direction. Spear, that, the fern, level 20, the sand, and I don't have that many.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well.
Yeah, we gotta go
Show me
find
that you are
sister.
ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit.
Please. You talk so much. Okay, let's go.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
The dark horse.
Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Bro, get pooped on.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strong. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and look.
Wow, he's very
That's
smart.
true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get...
Too cocky is my power mode.
There he goes.
And also,
Maybe
it's my
we should
downfall.
ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Paimon, we don't need to up our game a little. We're fine, Paimon.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe not.
Why, yes. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, still, I'm sure.
You tried your best.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not— Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes it.
Thanks,
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to...
You gave an outstanding performance. I could
I
sense
sure
that
did. Thank you,
equipped
thank
to
you.
adapt. And then, in fact, I discerned this not...
Can we not have him talk? Can we have someone else
Your
talk,
elemental
please?
powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will...
Not exactly. Contenders. As for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly
yeah.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. I do not mean to given your talents.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of it. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles.
You betcha. Wait a second.
However, there is a come with me. Some post-match entertainment.
You about to have me travel all the way back. This character makes me want to shoot him so badly. That's all the appearance to make. Funny. Oh, I need the flowers.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstanding. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities to think a human could wield the elements, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, Might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and honestly, even
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods. However, I still wish to. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, let.
Dodge this! Ha. Huh. Ha. Yeah. 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 Cool it. Yeah. Yeah. Wind blade. Yeah. Yeah.
no escape.
Disappear. Wind blade. Wind blade.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection?
I desire to know what and what influence. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. In the outset. Supposed not to mention, with no new.
She sounds less like an Archon and.
As far as I know, she is in. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from. Ah, the time for your match.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's Traveling Hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment!
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watch. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look at.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly
You're welcome,
run to?
Lord King join.
Come with me.
Welcome.
I can sense the winds are coming.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues. Hey.
Sadly, I can't read this.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Prepare yourself! No escape!
I missed a spot. Time to clean up.
Prepare yourself!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Wind blade! Ain't so soon! You can't run from death!
Yay, sweet rewards.
on the road.
That.
No one escapes my sights.
Freeze! What's the hurry?
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
No, I'm really not.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Dodge this! Freeze!
By the way, you can communicate with me by text. I don't communicate with me. Let's see. I actually got my views up from me talking. You can ask me any question. But it can't be too personal. That point. You also can ask about the game if you want to.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me!
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about?
Bloodwing. Are you just gonna keep saying hi? You can also say other
only had a
things.
vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
Don't use my nickname in this.
Additionally,
Say
your
you can't say
chosen escape
personal
route was
things. You're gonna use
flawed
my
for
nickname.
reasons that are too numerous to go into. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for
you.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you... After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the visions since there was no use in trying to face you in the match. I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly. Dread. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you
Hello,
better
other
mean
person.
it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arm.
Huh? You're not serious,
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Dodge this. Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze.
Water, touch the water, my boy.
Just a temporary setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh?
I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple, nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's...
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Bloodwing. You can say other things other than hi, ma'am.
What's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill.
Yes.
A symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting my little turtle. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
But sir, you a samurai. You have a katana and you say ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. That sounded so racist in my life. I have no fast travel to that little island. I should need those crystals. So I need these crystals. And my ping is all the way up through the roof. Sir, why can't you use the one powder? Just flew me back to this island. Make me run and teleport and run some more.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
I know you did not
If you're
ask what
looking for
I'm
the
doing.
captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand. Captain Beto was
I know you
But
did not
still,
just ask what I'm
The
doing.
one
You
who
see what
stole
I'm
the
doing.
vision, he knew he stood no. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact,
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget, suffice it to say...
Yeah, let's bring it on.
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Hello.
Can you not hear me? I guess you can't hear me. Yes, I can make another wish. That's awesome. Stars. Let's go to the store. Do I have enough? I have enough to buy one more star. Now let's go to wish. First one is this blue one. So like the blue one. And let me go to this one. And make two wishes. Oh, I'm about to get demonetized. You see me calling you. Pick up that phone because now you're doing too much. Now my video's gonna get taken down, and it's a chance I might get my whole account banned. That was something you should not did. That is not funny. And if you're there laughing, that's not really not funny because people can get their YouTube channel banned from stuff like that. That's not even funny. Now I can just kiss my YouTube channel goodbye because that was so messed up for you to do.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard now that I think about it.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovision. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Parker.
Oh, it's kind of.
Can you stop? Because you're really about to get my channel banned.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
You can blame your almighty Shogun. Though the fleet was fully up to... Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say if you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma.
No need to worry.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reach, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Yeah, you nearly got him! Whoa, nice catch!
Hey. Hello. Blue. My little turtle.
From here onward, you're under the jurisdiction of the Conjo Commission.
My little turtle.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Feel free to visit the International Trade Association.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and you must be new. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also currently only members of the My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to.
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay.
So, where do we go?
The Outlander Affairs, they only check entry permits here. If you want...
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that as the word suggests, Outlanders not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it?
You've completed the entry procedure.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy,
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
That's not how you haggle!
All right then, as you wish, Miss...
Much...
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around
here! It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when the most that overseas, that's how the international trade...
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well, essentially, it's an association devoted to both...
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander.
I see. So this is the real purpose. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. Huh. I was going to say no...
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll...
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. Connections come at a high price, you understand? No. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten... The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Huh? Hello there. You must... good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left...
The Sakoku decree...
But it's not the root cause... No. What those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the...
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the...
Crystal marrow.
Something that most... Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rise... Now there's only one vendor who even has... Exactly. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries... Fun.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carice's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past.
Well...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated... If I remember correctly...
Got it! We're on...
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. A nation blessing, now 10% off.
I don't think I recognize you. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. Trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here. Go on.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've... Oh, that... He used to be a bit... I can only assume he must have... Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke... That's right. When Inizuma closed... The International Trade Association was initially very
So he left the association.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people...
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? Goodness, I can sense it now. So, the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home. Just often, I run into folk...
well...
So, I caved. Those people. Alright.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed...
So come on!
It's a scheme by the They start by Once the merchants...
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, as it happens...
Really? Well, then there's no...
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose? Should I close early? Sorry. It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ah, real.
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Which one should I choose? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! If only we'd made less noise.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there. Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big...
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what...
Great! Well...
Goodbye to you here, then.
Huh? You aren't...
I need a little more time.
Huh.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you...
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your... So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explain...
So you think you can use this against me, do you?
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent...
Is that it?
Oh, Do you have...
And not even an...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket?
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend a
helping hand. The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will—
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going—
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this?
Who are you supposed to be? And why—
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
This is Kanjo Commission territory. However...
Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the—
That fan. The Shirasagi Hime. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma.
Hey, if nothing else, I'm sure—
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on—
You've been keeping your So, the Yashiro—
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the—
Seems like she must be super—
Oh, her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just in it. You're asking the right question. Firstly—
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in— Inazuma may have closed off to the— So, when Miss Kamisato heard— That is, that you have what it—
Change the tide of the time?
In the test I gave you earlier, navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree— That's an unexpected— Yes, of course. I completely—
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
One more thing. This invitation letter is— Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right. Wait, so... Oh, darn it! As soon as we...
The vision hunter. Did something bad happen?
15.
Welcome.
Ancient
How can I help
alchemy
you?
truly is fascinating.